You, girl, are onto bigger, better things, girl. Damn. Boom. So, fun fact, I'm going through a lawsuit. Like, fun fact. Should I be talking about it? No. Do I want to talk about it everywhere? All day, every day. All I want to talk about is that one fucking thing. Okay, can I tell you? I just wanted to work. You know that? Okay, you want to know what I should do? I should smoke because it's gonna let me relax. Usually, can I tell you, any other time, I could quit weed, no problem. You know that? I would have something to do during the day. I would wake up, grab a shower, grab a snack, go to work, clock in, get to work. I would work all day, go home, go to the gym, sorry, eat, maybe have a smoke, have a drink, go to sleep. That was the end of my day. You know that? And that was a fantastic day. And I used to do that all the time. And now I feel like I don't have any kind of structure. And I feel like now it's like I feel frustrated. And it's like, oh, I was thinking that. And it's like, oh, you know what? And like, When I leave my house, there's like these conversations and these people, and they're like coming and hawing about shit with this fucking lawsuit, and it's just like a headache. You want to know, like, can I tell you something? Like, fucking some broad at the fucking grocery store, fucking saying that I'm a bad worker or whatever. It's like, how do you even know me, lady? Like, you're not gonna win. Did you know that? It's like, who are you, lady? Like, why are you telling me your opinion? Why don't you just have a life? And then, like, another thing too, everyone's like, let's hang out, and it's like, I'm gonna drag you into this hell fucking storm situation. Like, is it even worthwhile? Like, why don't you just do your life? I'll just do this hell fucking. And then it's like I get to a point where it's like, is every day always gonna be fucking the war? Like, is it always just gonna be the war? Am I always just gonna have to be fighting by myself for fucking a greater life for everyone around me and myself? Like, is that every fucking day? Like, holy shit! Like, I had thought that I had worked this hard to just go to work and make money and go home. Like, that's all I was looking for. Like, you want to know what? Can I tell you something? I feel like everything's about sex. Even when I'm at work, everything's about sex. And it's like, I get to a point where it's like, who do you want me to marry? My boss? Like, no. Like, who am I supposed to be with? I don't even know anymore. Like, I want to be able to make money, and then I want to be able to go home to someone without them having a meltdown about me having sex with my boss. You know that? Like, if that's what I have to do to make it, like, just let me know. Like, you have to fuck your boss like 5 times on a Wednesday. Like, okay, like, let's go. Like, I thought I was just gonna do this with the one person that I was promised that I would be doing with the one person my whole life. Now I'm doing my fucking boss and this person. Like, fantastic. Fantastic. Isn't that a great life for me to have? Like, oh, don't you want this sex? Oh, don't you want this sex? I'm like, I don't know if you know, but like, it gets less fun when it's empty. You know that? It really is not a fun time for me. Like, you want to know what? Like, I'm not bad. I'm not. Like, you want to know? That's his jam. He's used to that kind of thing. He's older than me. He's more experienced. He like has an understanding of what that entitles. I'll be honest with you. I just literally wanted to like do what I went to school for. I didn't go to school for sex, so like sorry guys. Like, you know what today was supposed to be? I'll tell you what today was supposed to be. Today was supposed to be, here's your money. Thank you so much. Great doing business with you. Instead, today it was, oh, we're gonna go to court. Everything you said, yeah, no. They didn't even like, you want to know, like, can I tell you something? Like, what I thought too was they would be like, oh no, like, what you said is a lie, and this is actually what happened, and this is the substantial truth, and this is the story, and the person that went up, and it's like, no, they didn't even, they were like every single point, they were like, oh, and this is a lie, 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 and this is also a lie. And okay, so we get to a point too where it's like, okay, like I didn't even write any of that. And that was all Peter. This is all Peter's writing this, and he has the evidence to support every fucking line of it. And then it's like, okay, so now it feels like I'm like stuck at the back of this aircraft in this fucking death spiral, and I'm just fucking stuck here. Everyone in my fucking community hates me. I can't even go outside. People drive like fucking maniacs, doing all kinds of weird things. You want to know, like, it feels like a really unfun place out there. You know that? It really does not feel fun anymore. Uh, the roads too, can I tell you, there's huge potholes everywhere. Everywhere. Almost every street has giant potholes. Like the streets are just crumbling. Like I feel like I'm just going to fall into a crevasse. Like never before has it ever been like that. Usually there's crews that are repairing all the streets and everything is repaired in 100%, but I don't know, with this government, no one seems to care. Also, too, can I tell you, like, I had to pay like $1,000 because I hit a pothole. You know that? 1,000. You know what I need to do? I need to smoke some weed and I need to drink some beer and I need to shut the fuck up. Anyway, so let's go back to the death spiral. So this aircraft, 737. Like, why are you flying a 737? We're flying a 737. Don't fucking question me, okay? We're flying this 737 and we're in a death spiral. We're going like this. And the G forces have me pinned to the back fucking corner like this. And there ain't nothing I'm gonna fucking do about it. There ain't fucking nothing I can do about fucking nothing right now. There ain't fucking nothing I can do about fucking nothing right now. Can't do fucking nothing about anything right now. Okay, let's talk about the government in this fucking country. Let's talk about, you guys are like, oh no, we have a democracy. We have a democracy. Can I tell you why I don't feel like that is so? Okay, so if we had a democracy, wouldn't you just be able to go and make money and it wouldn't matter how much money and money wouldn't really matter as long as you're making money, money's good. Hey, we'll tax you when we tax you based on how much money we've recorded that you made. We'll accumulate how much money we're going to tax you based on that. Okay, cool. Fun fact, they're like, no, you cannot make money. If you're collecting EI, you cannot collect money. But you have to apply to jobs, but if you collect money, then you don't get EI anymore. And then you need to be making the appropriate amount of money to cover your bills. But no one's hiring for that kind of money. So, what the fuck are you gonna do? Like, want to know, when I was in school, I had when I was in school, I had three jobs. You know that? And I'd go from one job to the next job to the next job. And it was easy peasy lemon squeezy. And you want to know, $50 bought you groceries for like 2 weeks. You know that? Like, can I tell you something? Like, that's what really, because I had to take personal finance, so I know that I was like, oh, like I spent $50 and that lasts me 2 weeks. And I used to say that all the time. And now it's like, yeah, $50 is not gonna last you no fucking 2 weeks. Like $50 is not a reliable reality for like uh, think about it, I feel like everyone's looking at me like, oh, isn't this hard? And it's like, I'm fine, but like, you want to know who I feel like is you're really affecting it in the most negative ways? Children, and like, they didn't do anything to deserve this. They shouldn't have to deal with any of this fucking weird economy shit. You want to know, like, not like you want to know, like, kids should be having fun right now. Kids should be. Also, too, I heard something too, like the job market. Like, kids today don't have jobs. Like, what? So, like, what are we teaching kids then? Like, what are we teaching people? Like, what are we? What's the goal here? What's the overall? Like, and then you wonder why there's so much crime. And it's like, yeah, because there's no opportunity anymore for anybody to make it anywhere. And everyone's screwing everybody over big time. baseball bat. Are you kidding me? Sorry. Oh, Ivan. Okay, do you remember that episode when I was like, "Oh my God, this showcase demon's fucking up all my electronics." Oh my God. Okay, so showcase demon. No, I don't have a showcase demon. Okay, so there's this guy that I worked with, Ivan, and I was like, "Hey, when you die, make sure you come back and like make sure you leave me a sign. Make sure you leave me a sign." And he was like my little skinny black boy at work, and like I thought about it, and I was like, it could be Ivan, but then I was like, 9 people died this year, and I was like, it could be any one of them. And it's like, how do I really know? How do I really know which one it is? So it could have been any. Like, how do I know? How do I know? Like, I didn't also too when I talked to him, I wasn't like, oh, make sure that you do something very special that is like honestly true to my personality or like to like, my astrological destiny. I don't know, leave me like, a little like Leo lion, like a little asterisk or something in the shower so I know it's you. Like, no, I never said anything like that. So now I'm in this weird zone because it's like, oh, like if there's a weird asterisk of like Leo at my washroom, it's like, oh, is that Ivan? Because I only ever said this on this station. I've only ever said that on this show. So then it's like it couldn't have been Ivan because I only ever talked to Ivan when he was alive, and I never said that to him. So then it wouldn't be Ivan. And then it's like all these other people are already dead now. So then it would rule them out too, right? And then it's like, oh my God, like I just want to know what the fuck is going on. But like at the same time too, like, can I tell you, like even in the afterlife, people really love me. And that's sad. I can't cry anymore. I cannot cry a single tear ever again. Like, you wanna know why? Because I put them to rest. They're rested now. There's no way that I will have a tear again. I think about them sometimes, but like at the same time too, like guess what? The chapter's closed. Time for some new chapters. Like the thing about the next chapters too is I feel like it's gonna be a really tough time because I feel like the chapters are gonna be really good chapters because I feel like the chapters over here are really treacherous, and I feel like now there's only gonna be really good chapters. Okay, so do you remember in Devil Wears Prada when they were like, when you don't have a personal life, your personal life has gone up in smoke. It's time for a raise. I have literally no personal life, and everyone hates me like I'm not a fucking Harley Quinn and fucking Birds of Prey, bitch. Like, can I tell you something? I feel like people are like, we're gonna break your windshield. We're gonna break your windshield this time. You know that? And like they keep seeing broken like glass everywhere. And it's like, and I'm like, you know what? Can I tell you? Like, I hung out with Lewis and Sid, and then they smashed my fucking front windshield. And then it's like, okay, like, I don't hang out with Lewis and Sid. Like, I don't. Like, it's okay. You don't have to break any more fucking glass. I'm always alone now. Like, relax. Like, shit. I really miss Lewis and Sid. But at the same time, it's like they vandalize my property. Like, every time they see me with somebody. So it's always really a tough situation. I was like, oh, you're always alone. And it's like, yeah, because everyone in my fucking community is fucked. And my family. Like, oh my God, you can't live like that. And it's like, you want to know, can I tell you something? My life is like Halo level legendary. Okay. I gotta do things a different type of way. I gotta overthink. I gotta plan things specialty to make sure that things are Perfect. And that's fantastic. Like you have to remember too that there's an artistry to this. There's like a specialty to the equation. You know, all these people have an unrealistic focus and an unrealistic amount of energy they put into me. You know that? And do you want to know in some weird, sickening way? I feel like it comes to me and I feel like I'm the Energizer Bunny. You want to know why? Because I feel like I am nonstop, 365, like every day. And every day, this like thing, oh, you're tired. Oh, you're tired. Oh, you're tired. Oh, you're sleepy. Oh, you need to sleep. Oh, you need to rest. You're rested. All this work must be so stressful and tiring, and you must be so tired now because of all this work that you've been doing, and you need to rest, and you need to rest, and aren't you tired? And it's like, no, lady, like, stop telling me fucking tired and sleepy and rest when it's like, I need to do this, and I need to do that, and this needs to happen, and that needs to happen, and this other thing is going to happen. And then, oh, do you know what's going to happen over here? I'm gonna get rich and I'm gonna get famous, and then everyone's gonna really hate how they treated me because I'm gonna show up and be like, "Oh, hey, bitch," and they're gonna be like, "Oh, what the fuck?" And I'm gonna be like, "Yeah, I guess what's up, bitch?" And they're gonna be like, "Oh, what the fuck are you doing here?" And I'm gonna be like, "Oh, this is what I'm doing here." And then I'm gonna be like, "Oh, not here," and I'm gonna be like, "Right here." Yeah, you said bitch a lot. Yeah. Yeah. This pipe is like busted, and I want to like roll a do, but I don't feel like I have the papers. So we're gonna check our little bag. So one time I bought weed and they gave me a loot bag. Okay, so when I buy weed, they give me presents now. So I go to this special location where they give me presents when I buy weed. It's weird. It's great though. I love it, but like it's really an ironic world that I live in right now because I feel like all the things everyone's angry at me for are the same things that they do all the time, which is really weird, but nope, that's it. This one kind of fits. This one will fit better. Nope. Okay. Yeah, I thought I had fucking papes. Oh my god, I can't believe this. It's like, are you kidding me? You don't have papes. Like, what kind of person doesn't have papes? Honestly. Oh, don't you just want to pull out one of your bongs? Don't you want to just pull out a bong? And it's like, Like, I'm gonna go into this thing, and literally, Peter is going to be against his own company, and he's going to unleash 40 years of hell because when Morningstar was like, "Oh, thank you for your service, like, see you on your way, Peter." Peter was expecting like money. Peter was expecting like a car, expecting like this property, expecting like, and they gave him like nothing. Like he didn't get anything. And he's like, oh, and it's like, oh no, and it's like, like I was thinking that, oh, I'm just gonna immediately just jump into something else, and they're like, oh no, 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 this is gonna be a big thing. Like my lawyer's like laughing, and she's like, hey, don't worry. She's like, just relax. She's like, just stay at home, just relax. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to talk to anyone. Just relax. She's like, I'll take care of everything. And it's like I'm getting bored. Like I don't know what to do. Like everywhere I go, everyone treats me bad. Everyone keeps telling me that I'm gonna be homeless and stuff. Like it's like I just wanted to work. Like I just wanted to go to work. Like use a CMM, use a fucking micrometer, fucking like what is that called? Caliper, like use SolidWorks, Mastercam, you know, do some jigs and fixtures, like I would love to just be doing that, building my resume, you know? Excuse me. Just like what anything to like be building my resume. How about we just keep it like simple? Because I don't want to like bother people because I know there's certain people in the industry that can't stand my face, especially if it's not on their cock. So whatever. I know you guys are like, oh, that's so inappropriate. How can you just say that? But it's true. Like when I work in fucking when I work in what is that industry? Mechanical engineering? Yeah, mechanical engineering. People don't see me like a dude. They see me like a girl. Like everybody just wants sex from me. They want me to fuck them. So like I'm like a girl with a dick. But like I don't feel like I look like a girl with a dick because I have a beard and like my hair is really short. But I feel like when people look at me, they're like they see like this really pretty, beautiful girl or something. And I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with everyone? Like I don't have titties. I don't have tits. I have like little pancakers. I have like little nipples. I don't really like I'm not a girl. Like I'm a boy. But like when I work, I feel like everyone thinks I'm a girl. I feel like when people see me, I feel like even in the pool, they're like, "You're a girl." And it's like, "Oh, thank you." But like at the same time too, I also talk really good. Like I would rank myself a way better top than a bottom, 100%. The reasons why I feel like I am a way better top than I am a bottom, because when you're a top, it's like you're always ready. I can go multiple rounds. Um, uh, okay, these are all based on my partner being really good and being really cute, and also too not fucking burning me for fucking all these things that are outside my realm of control. Like you want to know my life out of my control. My mom took that. You know that she took all that, all the choices in my life, all her. You know that. I know you guys are like, oh, you can't just take all the worst things in your life, like a piece of paper, put it on the back of your mom's head and just staple it, and then there you go. See you later, Pina. On your way. But you want to know what? You want to know what? Can I tell you how good it makes me feel? It makes me feel so good. It's like, oh, she finally took her responsibility and she is now on her way to Italy and she's going to enjoy her time there after a long voyage on a boat. I don't know. I don't think she's on a boat. She probably hopped on a plane. She probably hopped on a plane and then she probably was like that movie Under the Tuscan Sun. And some old lady's like, hey, this bird shit on you, lady. That's lucky. You can take this house. And she probably got some like stable looking ass house because she's a stable ass looking lady. Oh, I know you guys are like, oh, that is definitely not Ten Commandments, Bleed. Okay, so in the Ten Commandments, the second commandment is honor your mother and your father. And what I just said did not honor either of those two people. But like, can I just say something? Like, okay, so I made reference. I was like, my parents look like barnyard animals. Like what about me? Like, oh my God! Like, what are you doing? Why would you say that about your parents? What's wrong with you? Like, oh my God! It's like what? The intellect, the way they eat, the way that they carry themselves in society. It's like this is what you came from. Is this what you came from? Like, I know everyone's like, oh, that is so rude. Oh, that's so unkind. Oh, that's so unjust. Oh, that's so mean. Okay, can I tell you what they did to me? They went all over the community and they're like, oh, my son, if you ever see him, make sure that straight jacket on him is nice and tight. Make sure that he gets a nice fucking place in the fucking insane asylum because he's crazy. He's so crazy I can't even talk to him or look at him. It's like, lady, look, I don't get you, lady. Why don't you just go and do your job and let me do my job? You know that? Like, don't have to worry about me. Oh, she worries. Oh, she makes sure that every single person. Like, my mom is the kind of person where she's like, oh, if I'm not gonna be with my son, no one's gonna be with my son. She's like fucking on her witch breathing on her broom, on her witch, on her broom, fucking breathing fire like a fucking dragon all night long, probably in Italy. They're like, who's this bitch? Like, fucking Bruja over here. Oh, she couldn't handle it in fucking where she was living, so she decided to go to the motherland. The motherland's gonna show her a fucking thing or two. You know, can I tell you something? You know, my mother, she's a powerful magician, but you wanna know what? I have the power of my ancestors, so bring it, bring it. You wanna know, like, if they want this war. Let's go for it. Let's go for it. You want it? You got it. Ariana Grande. The thing about me is I'm like Aragorn, and you know I feel like the fallen will rise again, and if that's what you wish, so shall it be. Like I didn't want this. I didn't choose this. But like I feel the drums are fucking beating in the fucking background, and if you want it, like oh you got it. I was thinking my life was gonna be so different. I was thinking that, you know what I mean? I was thinking everything was gonna be so different. And now I feel like I'm just stuck in this zone and I don't know what to do or say or go or anything. And all I wanted was something so different. And it's never gonna be like that now. Like, I feel like I'm so like in the back seat of this. Like I am so in the back seat, and I feel like I have no control of anything in my life. And I feel like there's all these driving forces, and I feel like everyone around me thinks that they're setting me up for this huge fall. But I also feel like I have all these cards in the back where it's like, oh, and this card, you're all fucked. Oh, and this card, you're all fucked. Oh, and this card, you're all fucked. And this card, and this card, and this card, and this card, and this card. And they're gonna be like, okay, stop playing cards. You're gonna fucking flood everything, bitch. And it's like, what do you want? What do you want? Like, I just want to work. Like, what the fuck? Like, why don't you guys have your diva moment somewhere else where you guys can all cry and have your moment about how fucked up you all are. But like you want to know, can I tell you, I was never really invested in any of these people. I was never really invested in any of these people. My mother, my father, my brother, my sister. I know you guys are saying brother or sister. I'm just those are like metaphoricals. Those are metaphoricals. I don't have any brothers or sisters. Like, okay, so okay, brother, sister, cousins, aunts, uncles, like, want to know? Can I tell you? I went to school 3 times. Art fundamentals, aviation management, mechanical engineering design. Would love to do something in this realm. Would love to do. Would love to do anything career wise in those realms. Let's make it happen. Like, you want to know? Like, can I tell you something? Like, Should we get a bong going? I know you guys are looking at. You guys are like, let's do a bong. Like, you wanna know what? Can I tell you something? I know, like, my phone is going off with everybody, like, chumming about, like, oh, you're really great at sex. We should have sex. Why aren't we having sex? Let's have some sex right now. Sex, 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 sex. Can I just put a disclaimer? If you are looking for all this sex, gay, straight, bi, trans, like any of those kinds of things, because I really did try to entertain my community. I really did try to help my community in the best way possible. Can you please go and see all the old workplaces and can you please facilitate and ask them for the sex and give them the sex? I'm talking like outside the restaurant, inside the restaurant, inside the store, outside the store, in the washroom, outside the washroom. Like, just please ask my employers for this sex. Say, hey, Jonathan can go all night long. Can you? He doesn't need Viagra. He doesn't need Cialis. He's a fucking machine. Can you put out this kind of amperage of sex? Oh, because you're the reason why. So we're looking for this from you. Like, oh please, could you? Like I was fucking trans, I was fucking bi, I was fucking gay, I was fucking straight guys too. I was fucking all those guys. So send all those guys to my employers, please. And be like, hey, Jonathan really fucking he also gave us massages too. Like, so you should be giving us these things because he was doing the work of fucking a whole crew of people and you got rid of him. And you fucked this up for everyone. So now we're gonna fuck you up. Okay, no, we're taking back. Don't fuck. No one's fucking anyone up. Just honestly be like, oh hey, here's some sex. Should we have some sex? Oh, are you annoyed that everyone's asking you for sex? Because we could be getting a lot of sex right now if you just did your job and let this person do his job, but you didn't. Okay, that's enough. That's enough. Like you don't have to do anything more crazier than that. It doesn't have to be more than that. Like just right there. Just be like, oh well, like Jonathan can do it more. Oh, Jonathan can do it more without drugs. You need drugs. You need drugs. You do. You need drugs. So there you go. All right, let's play games. I know you guys are like, oh, you're gonna drink on the internet tonight, and it's like, girl, I tried to drive tonight, and everyone was driving so scary. And there's the roads are all fucked up, and everything's broken in my life, and I don't want it to be, and I just wish, like, can I tell you something? We all pay crazy amounts of taxes, and have you noticed that nothing is getting fixed or resolved, and everything is breaking down beyond belief, fact, or fiction? There, just said my piece. How easy was that? Like, oh, doing it on purpose to stress you out. It's like, you wanna know? You're not stressing me out. I'm used to hell. I'm used to fucking hell. Literal fucking hell. Dante's Inferno shit. So this doesn't hurt me. I'm worried for the children. Do you think about the children? They don't need to go through this. They didn't do anything to anyone. They're just trying to live their life and have the best life ever and have the most fun. And you guys are taking that all away from them. And I just want to let you know that that's not something that's appropriate. And do you want to know? Can I tell you? Karma, like what goes around comes around. Do you not see it coming back to you? Like, I just wish the world was a different kind of whole situation right now because I didn't call for it to be this way at all. Just so you know. Let me go into this courtroom. And before I even say anything, I feel like everyone's gonna talk for me. And then before I even get to speak, I feel like they're gonna be like, and I think that's it. I don't think anyone needs to talk. And they're just gonna like bang their little fucking stick on the thing, and that's it. See you later. Like, here's another one. Like, I feel like so much crazy shit's gonna happen. I feel like it's gonna be this massive, like, explosion of events and ideas and situations and people. Like, you remember Seinfeld? And then, like, all the people from all the episodes at the end, like, tried to come together, and it was, like, this really big episode, and everyone was like, oh my god. Like, that's what I feel like is gonna happen. And I feel like everyone's gonna look at me and be like, I tried my very best, guys. Like, everyone around me is crazy this Like, you have to understand, like, how scary everything was. Like, I was always screaming and yelling, nothing's getting solved, they're done. Like, trying to tell people that it's not gonna work out when Peter's gone, if everybody doesn't give a fuck about anything. And if I'm like, okay, I'm like, Peter's the only one that's doing any work. They're like, no, he's not. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, we should really fix that so that when Peter leaves, it's not a big issue. You have no idea what you're talking about, Jonathan. You're fucking crazy. I'm like, holy fuck, is everybody fucked in this world? I'm like, you're fucking crazy if you think that we're gonna do our job and get paid for it. We get paid to do nothing. And it's been like that for so long, so why would we change that? You're fucking crazy if you think that we would ever work for a fucking wage. Are you fucking crazy? They're like, oh, you already discovered the night crew doesn't even work. One person sits there all night with the lights off while the whole night crew goes home for the night. And it's like, oh my god. Like, I'm gonna go into this court case, it's gonna be a complete nightmare. They're gonna be like, oh, why does Jonathan have to work for everybody? Why doesn't everybody do it? And they're like, yeah, that doesn't apply in Canada. Like, do you think that's what's gonna happen? I don't think that's what's gonna Like, can I tell you, like, I was thinking that I was gonna work so hard, I was gonna build my resume, and eventually I was gonna get offered, like, an opportunity at a really cool place with really advanced software and programming and hardware and machinery and eventually I was just gonna like work my way up to like some senior role and some really cool like where I made some really solid friends and what did I get instead? 3 days. You wanna know what though? Can I tell you? Like, a long way. Oh no, we don't have much time. We don't have much time, guys. Where'd he go? Oh, he's clicking. What is this thing? Let's get the fuck out of here. You know. Okay. Are you kidding me right now? And the role too, they like describe my role on this thing. And it's like I do way more work than just that. If they think I only do 4 things at this place, they're fucking crazy. You know that? And they wrote that down. They were like, my role is only 4 things. It's like, The Friday night at 8:40 p.m. Some guys using carpool right outside. Like you couldn't do this any other time. Why do it? Why? Oh, it's the weekend now. You can go home. Yeah, today I went to the Casio to like Casio, and it was like all my electronics literally like shut down, and I couldn't even use my like Aeroplan, like it wouldn't even scan, like, and it's like, oh, like I literally took the photo of the Aeroplan scanner so that it should be here, and for some reason, no, it's completely gone. Not only that, but even my iWatch. And they're two different systems completely. And it's like both of them were not working. And it's like I do this like this payment, like it's like almost like a every week thing for the lot like since I was like 22. And now all of a sudden it's like, oh no, everything's not working. Sorry. Okay, let's say some prayers because I know how that bothers them. Oh God, I just want to pray for everyone's success, protection, well-being, praise, hope, faith, courtesy, kindness, understanding. I just want to pray for even girls too. Like, can I tell you, like, everyone keeps saying, oh, like, don't you want to be with a girl? Don't you want to have a wife and a child and a family? And like, I see these young girls, and it's like, hey, like, I could have been that to you, but my old employer didn't want that for me. So I'm sorry, I can't give you what you're looking for. And if you're looking for a family, if you're looking to have children, if you're looking to have a house and a car, and you're looking for those things from me, can you please go to Camatech and Acton? And can you please talk to Rob and say, hey, listen, like, if he just worked with you, then he would have had that life, and I could have had that life, and we could have had that family, and you want to know, like, you took that away. So, what the fuck? Are you gonna give it to me? Like you should go to Harriet and fucking at Morningstar, and you should say, hey, like he could have been that husband to me. I could have like been having this beautiful life with this guy, and you took that all away. Like, if you're a young man and you were thinking, oh, I was gonna meet this guy and we were gonna start a family together and we're gonna buy a house and go on vacation and like be this power couple, like, yeah, no, like they took that away from you. This company took that away from you. You should go and talk to the people there and say, hey, like you took this away. Like this guy was literally like he put all this time and energy into doing this. He was a shoe in for this job 100%, and you totally just fired him and you took his life away, and like that takes our lives away. Like now we don't get access to any of that, and all he had to do was just show up and do the job and go home, and that's all he wanted, and that's all he told you and that's all he communicated. Like, you want to know, like, oh, that would really help so much, especially if it was around every corner. The grocery store, the pharmacy, the doctor's office. Like, just keep reminding them of the like lives that you're messing with every single time that you make a mistake. Like, that would be fantastic. Can I tell you an embarrassing story? Okay, so like, you know the word. What is that called? Starts with business weed. I smoked some good weed, so right now I'm going through like a DOS, like a fucking menu in my mind, and like it's moving really quick. And I'm trying to talk right now, but like I'm only going through some weird fucking stuff in my mind. And hold on a second, let me just get in control of what's going on. You guys are like, what the fuck? There's another one. Where? This one's a far distance. Another one. Where? Far distance. Oh! That was really exciting at the end there. It would have been cool if I could have survived. My God. Can I tell you something? So when I was at work, I was like, oh, I was like, my dick's really small. I can't get hard. Oh, and I can't even I can't. I told them all these lies because it's like I just want them to do their work and just shut the fuck up about sex. You know that? Like, and so now they're like probably talking to people and they're like, oh, he comes like 3 times in a row. Like, oh yeah, he comes like a girl. Like, oh no, you can no, like both, like top and bottom. Just give it like over and over, like all night long. Oh, I wake him up and I fuck his brains out in my marital bed. Like, oh, there's so many weird things that like I feel like I've done in this world where it's like I'm really not proud of that. I really didn't want to do any of these things. But at the same time, too, everything is fucking broken and nothing works. And this is the only thing that is happening right now. And it's like, oh, like, can I tell you something? Like, I was thinking, like, you say I was thinking one more time. I would just like be handed a work order. There'd be this like weird shape or something, weird kind of, and they would give me the dimensions. And then I would ask maybe a few questions about like what industry and like if there's anything that's a little bit out of whack. Then I talk about tooling. I would talk about okay, so I talk about programming, tooling, fixture. Uh, Actually, you want to know what? Depending on the shop, they might even just hand you like a USB with the program and a tool list. And you're just the operator and you just run it. Depending on what it is, right? Like each shop is so different. If your electronics are doing weird shit at night or randomly during the day, are they hacked? Is it a showcase demon? Or is it just a bunch of dead people are hanging out with you and they're just trying to like show you that they're alive because that's what you asked them for before they passed out? When I say passed out, I mean passed over. After I got all those skills at George Brown College, I was like, oh, I'm gonna finally go into the world. And you want to know what I got instead of that? Sorry, go into the world and like get a career. And instead of getting that, you know what I got instead? Fucking anything except for that. Especially people's personalities and their lives and whatever weird choices they've made in the past. And you want to know, I would love for the future to be like less about people and their personalities and talking and more just about like careers and getting work out and like hitting like success points and like oh, Jonathan was really, really quick. He put out this much work. Oh, Jonathan could do this, 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 and this. And he could do this other thing. Oh, and he did this other thing too. And he was always constantly improving. Oh, he brought in the most amount of money this company has ever seen in the shortest amount of time. that he's been here. Like, like cool things like that. That's what I'm aiming for. Do you want to know what everyone else is aiming for? Everyone else is like, oh, I don't do work at work. I don't do work at home. I just don't do work. So if you're expecting me to work, yeah, it's never gonna happen. Like, okay. Like that's the only reason I'm here. Like, if you're thinking I'm here to work, I'm not here to work. I'm here for anything except for work. So if you're thinking about working at work, yeah, think again, because I won't. Like, okay. Like, okay. And then I go to his boss and I'm like, oh, I'm like, we're gonna call this person Esteban because for their safety. I'm like, oh, Esteban, yeah, you hear about Esteban? He's like, oh yeah, Esteban. Yeah, how do you feel about Esteban? I was like, oh, Esteban told me that he doesn't do work at work. He doesn't do work at home. He just doesn't work. So if we're expecting anything, good luck. Like, did you hear about that? And he's like, I don't think Esteban would say something like that. I was like, oh, because he didn't just say it, he screamed it in my face. He's like, no, not Esteban. I'm like, Esteban. And then I was like, I talked to you so and so, and they also told me that this other person. I'm like trying to think of a good name. Also, too, like I don't want people to be like, "Oh, you're naming, you're like trying to make fun of people." So then we'll call this one Pontus. Pontus, like Pocahontas. Pocahontas. Yeah, they don't do work. They just never actually done that. That's just not something that they're into. I'm like, oh, you're at work. You just have to work at work. That's okay. They're like, yeah, they got hired and then they didn't get the raises they wanted. So then instead of taking raises, they just stopped working. And I'm like, how does that make sense? And they're like, oh, it doesn't. But that's just the circus here. 43 years, John. 43 years. You guys are all fucking nuts. And now I'm like on this death spiral with a whole bunch of people. It's like, you wanna know what? Let's do this. Wanna go to war? Let's go. Let's do this. I'm so fucking ready. I'm ready, Freddy. Let's do it. Like, can I tell you something? My family's like, oh, we're gonna eliminate you. You're eliminated from the family. You're never coming back to this family. Lose our number. I'm like, buddy, you talk about me every fucking day. Get lost. Like, fuck you. And they're like, oh, we don't talk about you. I'm like, every day, every single day. There's not a day you do not think of me or mention me. Fuck you. Like, you're cursed into the lives of yourself and everyone around you. You're fucking sick. Like, how dare you, Jonathan, for speaking that truth to us out loud? You rude bastard. Did you know you're a bastard? And it's like you tell me every single time that you. So yes, I never loved your father. I never loved your father. I'm like getting all these names mixed up. Well, fuck. I never loved him. You were an accident. I didn't know which one of your brothers, which one of your fucking family fucked me and got me knocked out, to be quite honest. I'm a fucking crack whore. And your father's a fucking crack fucking bastard too, probably. Actually, I don't know if that's bastard. I think that's bastard. Like, you want to know what's gonna be weird now? When I do ever have a partner, they're gonna be like, "Oh, like, what about your family?" And I'd be like, "Family's fun. Like, my mom's just gonna want to sleep with you. Everyone in my family's gonna try to sleep with you. It's gonna be really awkward and weird." And then you want to know what the first thing that's gonna happen when we break up? They're gonna send me a fucking photo of my family fucking orgy. Oh, I really love your family. They're way cooler than you. Like, enjoy, buddy. Have fun. It's like all your old friends and family and coworkers are here. Did you know? It's so much fun. We had a barbecue. Your mom catered the whole event. There was a swimming pool and there was a chocolate fountain. Like, have fun. Start an OnlyFans. Have a family. Have children. Buy vacation properties. Open joint bank and checking accounts. I'm really not seeing. Found you. Needed to peek out for 1 second. Gotta start doing this kind of. Oh, I'm dead. Fuck, you know.